Hi everyone, it is so good to see you on this Friday. Welcome to KREM News at Noon. I'm Laura Papetti. And we begin by talking about what happened to cause a Clearwater County gas station to go up in flames on Wednesday. At this hour, the investigation does continue. 2 people are in critical condition after being flown to a Seattle hospital. More people are still missing and presumed dead inside the gas station. Investigators are still trying to find out what caused that explosion. A trucking official says a tanker was offloading fuel at the station when it happened. As you might imagine, multiple agencies are investigating, including the Idaho State Fire Marshal's Office and alcohol, tobacco, and firearm agents as well. So we will continue to bring you updates on this story, always here on KREM 2 and of course on KREM.com. Today, about 30,000 Boeing union members are on strike after rejecting a proposed contract offer overnight. Our Seattle sister station found out that more than 94% of machinists union members voted to reject the proposal. Machinists saying Boeing's low salaries and the high cost of living in Washington is driving many employees to the brink. After the vote, Boeing released a statement saying the company is still committed to working on the new agreements. All right. 2 minutes past noon right now. So many things happening this weekend. We've, of course, got the Apple Cup game, and it is the last few days of the Spokane County Fair. So let's check in with meteorologist Thomas Patrick so we can see what to expect weather-wise. Hi, Thomas.
Hey there, Laura. Laura asked me about the fair because, well, she's going on Sunday, and this weekend is looking pretty nice. There might just be a little blip of some rainfall, especially Saturday morning, but nothing to change any of your plans around. So to not bury the lead, wanted to make sure you're aware of that, but it is just gorgeous out here at the moment. 68 degrees, mostly sunny skies, clear blue skies at that. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. We'll be up to about 75, mostly sunny today. Picture perfect Friday weather, and that is the end of that. As for our rain chances, well, the jet stream is going to aim a bit of moisture at the northwest starting tomorrow, but there's no organized storm system attached to it, so it's just kind of this random bit of moisture that will try to give us some rainfall, but try is the key identifying word there. Better chance on the west side. That could affect your Apple Cup forecast, of which I'll have in a few moments. But for us, maybe a chance for showers on Saturday morning. I do say maybe because it's no better than 20-30% chance then. And then the rest of the weekend, well, those rain chances even lower than that. So coming up, I'm going to go into more detail about the where and when those rain chances will appear throughout the weekend, but realize that they're all pretty low to begin with. So that and your Apple Cup forecast coming up.
Thomas, thank you. A new school year brings a year of first for one Spokane Valley school. It is called the Ruben Dual Language Academy. The building is home to the Spokane Public Language Immersion Program. Students at the academy spend half the day learning in English and then the other half learning in Spanish. The program has been going on since 2017, but now has a new home and a new name. KREM 2 spoke to the parent of a student about being immersed in family culture.
I grew up in a time where dual language was not important, so my mom didn't speak at home to us in Tagalog. As a person of color, I never had a teacher that reflected my identity.
The academy was named after Ruben, an artist and longtime EWU professor who created the Chicano Studies program. And the Press Pickleball Club is putting together a community event to send summer out in style. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones gives us a look inside.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're just in the hours before a full-on celebration takes place here at Press Pickleball. And in terms of what pickleball is, right? How would you describe pickleball? Pickleball is fun, and that's how I would describe it, but what would you describe it as?
Pickleball is a blast.
Chris?
It's something that's active and fun to do, but also very social.
Okay.
And literally anyone from any walk of life can get involved and have a good time.
All right, you hear that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, that's good information. This is Chris Allen, by the way, the man, the legend, down here at Press Pickleball Club. And you guys, you got a fun weekend ahead of you. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, we're super excited. You know, summer's kind of coming to an end here in Spokane. People are going to be moving inside for their normally outdoor activities. So we're kicking off fall with a big event here on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's free for anyone to come out and play pickleball. We'll have all 6 courts going. We're going to have some vendors and some sponsors. We have Dry Fly that's going to be here, the Bagel Authority, the Union Studios is going to have a booth here, the Spokane Club will be here, someone from Spokane Velocity is going to be in the house, and then Becky from Spokane Stretch, Brioti sunglasses. We got it all.
You got it all, man.
So
That's
yeah,
what it sounds
we're
like.
just gonna have a big party in here.
A big local party
Yeah.
over here at the facility this Sunday. And so you said 10 a.m., right?
10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Literally, the door will be unlocked. We're at 1000 West Sprague Avenue,
Yeah.
directly across from the Fox Theater
Yeah.
in the Spokesman building. And
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're good to go.
And so I've got one quick personal question for you, Chris, because you were an athlete growing up, and so you made the switch from basketball to pickleball. Can you talk about that experience and just how easy it might be for others to kind of go ahead and get into this
Yeah,
field?
for sure. There's all sorts of different levels in pickleball. I would say that anyone that comes over from another sport has an advantage with the athletic mindset, that kind of thing. But I just feel, at 40 years old, not getting any better at basketball at this point, but I can keep getting better at pickleball. And that's something, when I learned how to play pickleball, it was people that were 60, 65, 70 years old teaching me how to play the game.
Yeah.
So that just kind of shows you the diversity that you can
sir.
have in this sport. So yeah, it's awesome.
Well, Chris, you're the man.
Hey,
We appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
Come down here to Press Pickleball on Sunday. Have a great time, and maybe sign up for a membership. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll toss it back to you all in the
Thank you.
studio.
Brandon, thank you. The city of Spokane no longer plans to buy the land in the Chief Gary neighborhood intended for an addiction treatment center. So this comes after some community pushback around that proposed move. Last month, the city entered a formal agreement with Compassionate Addiction Services to move its center from the Division Street corridor to a vacant building on East Springfield. Now the city will use the $1.8 million in ARPA funds for its new scattered shelter model. And we now know what caused the massive fire at the Wolf Lodge Inn that destroyed the restaurant. An investigation showing a breach in the fuel pipe above the kitchen's wood-fired grill. It allowed grease to accumulate in the piping that then went up the attic. When the grease ignited, it spread to the rest of the building. The fire was ruled accidental. Only one employee luckily was hurt.